3. So for 54, it says, in the Doppler effect, when the source is moving away from you, the pitch sounds. So if you're going away, that's going to be more spread out. It's going to sound lower pitched. When it's moving towards, they get squished together, so that's going to be higher pitched. A ray of light is traveling in water, incident at an angle of 50 degrees on flint glass. What is the angle of refraction? So I have my incoming angle, or angle 1. At first it's in water, so my N1 is 1.33, and then it's going into flint glass, so N2 is, I think it's 1.7. Yeah, 1.7 for flint glass. So then we're going to look for the angle of refraction, angle 2. We're going to plug into our N1 sine theta 1 equals into sine theta 2. N1 is 1.33, sine theta 1 is 50. N2 is 1.7, sine of angle 2. Now we go to our calculator, make sure it's in degree mode, and we've got 1.33, let me lighten this. 1.33 sine of 50 degrees, divide the 1.7 over, and then that gives me, well, first of all, this is 1.01. We said we'd divide the 1.7 over. That gives me 0.599 equals sine of the angle, and then the last step is to undo the sine. We do second sine of that number, and that's going to give us 36.8 degrees. And then we look, it refracts at 37, just round it up. Light is in water and it goes into air. What happens? So first of all, N1 is water, and then it goes into air, so N2 is 1. So I'm going into a smaller n. If you're going into a smaller n, that's going to be a bigger angle. Bigger angle is going to be bending away from the normal, so think about like this one. If it were to continue, it would look like this. If I bend away from the normal, it's getting a bigger angle. So we can cross off A and D. And then speed, we said that it's a smaller n. Well, smaller n is like air is faster because it is less dense. So it's going to speed up and bend away, C. Which one has a higher index of refraction? So basically, which one has a bigger n? Well, the bigger n goes with the smaller angle. And now we just look which one has a smaller angle. Angle 1 is definitely smaller, so medium 1 is smaller. In which medium would it travel slowest? Well, slowest will go with the bigger n, most dense. Biggest n is going to be the smaller angle. So we just said that the smaller angle and the bigger n is medium 1. So same answer. Light is traveling in diamonds, so N1 is 2.45. Then it goes into air, so N2 is 1 at this angle, so that's angle 1. What will it do at the boundaries? Basically, what's angle 2 going to be? 2.45 sine of 30 equals 1 sine of angle 2. Dividing by 1 doesn't really do anything, so I'm going to do inverse sine, and you will see we get an error right here. So error tells us that there isn't an angle of refraction, so that means that it must be total internal reflection, because there is no angle of refraction. Don't worry about the transfer one.